confuse you. The sport is foreign. Do you think physics is tough? Are you struggling in physics? Where curiosity beats the calculation, that's the physics. Let's crack it. From the heights of calculations to the depth of logic, together we can master the entire thing. Do you find difficult to learn inorganic chemistry? Is chemistry the problem, or is it the way you are trying to learn? So you hate chemistry. Maybe you haven't just met the right teacher. So what was missing in 2025 NEET preparation, and what has to be covered for 2026 NEET preparation to have a kickstart to take you to the MBBS colleges across India is what we are going to deal with in these classes, which are going to start from 23rd of May. Here we will be discussing about the critical thinking abilities required for physics, the mathematical approach required, whereas the multi-concept questions will, how to handle them will also be dealt with. Then why do you miss the chance of learning the subject from the topmost faculty of India and lift your chances to get into the premier medical colleges of the country? Come, join, learn, and enlighten yourself. If ethical learning confuse you, this course is for you. Do you think physics is tough?
Hello everyone. A very good evening everyone. సో ఈరోజు హనుమాన్ జయంతి. మమ్మల్ని అందరినీ చూసి మీరు డెవోటీస్ లాగా ఫీల్ అయిపోతారు ఖచ్చితంగా. బట్ మేమంతా నాన్న ఈరోజు ఇక్కడ రావడానికి మెయిన్ రీజన్ ఈజ్ యూ పీపుల్. అంటే మీరంతా కూడా రైట్ నౌ చాలా చాలా క్వశ్చన్స్ మీ మైండ్లో ఉంటాయి. సార్ అనిల్ సార్ చాలా మందికి చాలా డౌట్స్ ఉంటాయి, చాలా క్వశ్చన్స్ ఉంటాయి మీ మైండ్లో. అంటే ఒక స్ట్రెస్లో ఉంటారు. చిన్న ఏంటి సెలక్షన్ రావచ్చా, వస్తుందా, రాదా, దెర్ ఆర్ సో మెనీ క్వశ్చన్స్ మీ మైండ్లో ఉంటాయి ఈ టైంలో. ప్రతిసారి నేను కాకుండా మీకు టీచ్ చేసిన టీచర్స్, వెన్ ద టీచర్స్ హూ టాట్ యూ, if they are in front of you along with me, if we all come, boost your morale, talk to you for some time, ఆ తర్వాత మిమ్మల్ని అసలు నిజంగా ఓకే ఫైన్ మన నెక్స్ట్ స్టెప్ ఏంటి, మీకు సీట్ వస్తుందా, వెరీ వెరీ గుడ్, వీఆర్ ఆల్ వెరీ హ్యాపీ ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ గెటింగ్ ఎ సీట్. ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ నాట్ గెటింగ్ ఎ సీట్, యు ఆర్ కన్ఫ్యూజ్డ్, we are there to help you, counsel you what to do. If you do not want to continue for long term and you want to perceive something else, no worries, we are still with you. We all are still there to support you, suggest you, counsel you what is good, what you have to do. It is not that it is just to bring you to long term. No, please do not misunderstand that. మా మోటివ్ ఇక్కడ వెరీ క్లియర్ నాన్న. ఈ టైంలో మీతో మేము ఉండాలి. దిస్ particular time where you are anxious, you are nervous, you are too much overthinking, you are thinking what will happen, whether you get a seat or not, what could be the cutoff. First thing I assure you again, the cutoff is going to come down drastically, no doubt. First, come out of it. If you are not beyond 465, 470, probably you should start thinking what should be done. Why? Because just sitting and waiting for something, and if you're not getting a seat and you really want to become a doctor, wasting time will hamper your further preparation. Instead, అంటే మీరు ఇక్కడికి వచ్చేసి ప్రిపరేషన్లో ఉండి మీకు సీట్ వచ్చి మీరు వెళ్తే డెఫినెట్లీగా వాట్ ఎవర్ యూ పేడ్ వీఆర్ గివింగ్ యూ బ్యాక్, నో డౌట్ అబౌట్ ఇట్. ఇది మీరు రూల్ ఆఫ్ థమ్గా పెట్టుకోండి. What if with 1, 2 marks or 4 marks you miss the seat? Keep on waiting for the seat. Probably you may also miss some time, which is very very important. So our motive is to save your time, to be with you in your thoughts, to help you make a good decision at this point of time, whatever it is. Again, I am telling you, If you are getting a seat, we are all more than happy, equally just like you and your parents. If you're not getting a seat and confused, still we are with you. We want to support you in what best way we can support you or suggest you, as well as if you want to perceive something else, again we are all there. This is the motive of being here today, and I am here with an amazing team of members, because I couldn't bring, because in this space I cannot bring everybody, one thing, and hence what I did, I have taken at least couple of teachers from each department, so that they can come here, talk to you, make you understand, or make you feel that yes, we are with you. And chemistry department will be today headed by Anirudh sir and Amit sir, and physics will be by Abhilash sir and Harimohan sir, and biology by Kunal sir and me, because I myself is a biology teacher. So sir will be taking care of botany part, and I'll be taking care of zoology part today. And anyways, we have Chinmay sir, who is our executive AGM, very much familiar. I know at this point of time, when I called him, everyone have a cute smile on your face, because I really know how much impact he played when you are here in the campus. So without any delay, I would now, like to ask the chemistry team to take over the charge. Let them talk to you. And before they take, I would like to tell you one important thing. So many students probably might have suffered with physics and chemistry. So for them, I would like to tell you that from tomorrow, the same teachers who are standing here, from tomorrow onwards, we have live classes of physics and chemistry on Shri Chaitanya Educational Institutions YouTube channel, not on Shri Chaitanya Gosala channel. Please, I want to make you understand, but do not worry, because the link will be shared. We will share the link. మేము మీకు ఆ లింక్ ని మీకు షేర్ చేస్తాం ఖచ్చితంగా. మీ అందరికీ కూడా ఇవి డెఫినెట్లీ సపోర్ట్ చేస్తాయి, హెల్ప్ చేస్తాయి. వై? బికాస్ దీస్ ఆర్ నాట్ జస్ట్ ది అదర్ వీడియోస్. ఈ వీడియోస్ అనేవి ర్యాండమ్ గా పబ్లిసిటీ కోసమో ఇంకోటో ఖచ్చితంగా చేసే వీడియోస్ కాదు. ద పర్పస్ ఆఫ్ దీస్ వీడియోస్ ఈస్ టు ఎన్హాన్స్, అంటే మీలో క్రిటికల్ థింకింగ్ ని ఎన్హాన్స్ చేయడం. ఈసారి మ్యాథమెటికల్ అప్రోచెస్ ఎక్కువ ఉండే ఫిజిక్స్ లో, కాబట్టి ఆ మ్యాథమెటికల్ అప్రోచెస్ ని మనం ఎలా బిల్డ్ చేసుకోవాలి దాని గురించి మనం నేర్చుకుంటాం. టఫ్ ఆర్గానిక్ కెమిస్ట్రీ లెవెల్ వాస్ టఫ్. హౌ టు హ్యాండిల్ ఆర్గానిక్ కెమిస్ట్రీ వెన్ ఇట్ ఈస్ అ డిఫరెంట్ పేపర్, or when inorganic chemistry multi statement questions are given and which were a little lengthier, how to handle them. And these all techniques, as well as multi concepts. Like this time, if we see, the physics contain many questions which are like multi conceptual questions, like connected with one chapter to the other chapter. How to handle them? Why? Because before we start the classes, if we can give you a kick start by doing this and enhance your thinking abilities, అంటే మీరు ఫిజిక్స్ ని ఇలా స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి, ఇలా చదివితే బాగుంటుంది, దిస్ ఈస్ ద రైట్ ప్రాసెస్ అని మీకు డే 1 నుంచి ఎవరైనా నేర్పిస్తే, then your preparation will be much better. You get that initial momentum. So for that, these live classes will be there only exclusively for physics and chemistry, and across India students will be seeing and enjoying them, because who is teaching it? The eminent team of Shri Chaitanya. మన శ్రీ చైతన్య గోసాల టీచర్స్ రేపటి నుంచి ఈ క్లాసెస్ తీసుకోపోతున్నారు అక్రాస్ కంట్రీ కోసము. వై? బికాస్ వీ హ్యావ్ ది టాప్ నాచ్ టీమ్ విచ్ ఈస్ దేర్ ఇన్ శ్రీ చైతన్య గోసాల. దిస్ ఇస్ ఫ్యాక్ట్. Why? Because this year, if we see this year, the paper pattern is above the level of JEE. We have to definitely accept it that the level of the paper is above JEE. When the level of the paper is above JEE, teachers who is teaching physics and chemistry for the NEET batches should be an IITian or an NITian, or have already taught the JEE batches and have produced very good results. Why? Because when you have that tinge of JEE aspirants aspect in your brain, and that will be very much beneficial when they teach to the NEET aspirants as per the demand of the NTS 2025 paper and 26 expected paper. For that, if we see, we have Anirudh sir, who have produced JEE top 10 and top 100 ranks, which is a big thing. Remember this. I'm not talking about just NEET. Why it is important? Because if he is teaching chemistry for those batches, then imagine how interesting, how application oriented chemistry can be taught. Whereas we have Amit sir also have produced single digit rankers as well as top 100 and top 500 rankers. Recently we were talking to one of his students from IIT Bombay. It was amazing talking to him. He was sharing all his experiences. And the same way we have, Abhilash sir. Abhilash sir have produced JEE Advanced All India rank 5. And now if he teaches physics, just imagine, he teaches physics, what could be the fate of physics or the level of learning of the student. And whereas Harimohan sir, one of the young amazing talents we have, and sir is also a producer of All India top 50 and top 100 rankers, because I will not claim the wrong claims that sir have produced All India single digit ranks, because he directly said, sir, I have not produced JEE Advanced or Mains top 10. So top 50 and top 100 he have produced, but I am very sure very soon NEET we are going to produce top 10 and top 100 from here as well. We are very sure. And we have Kishore Kunal sir, IIT Bombay passed out. He have done his MTech and PhD from IIT Bombay, biotechnology. And imagine he is coming and teaching us. It will be fantastic, because we all know very much clearly that genetics, molecular inheritance, all these applied biology chapters have high weightage. When a teacher of that tinge who passed from IIT Bombay comes and teaches you, what can be the fate of improvement of your biology. So we have such kind of set of teachers who will be teaching you this year, and this is for everybody. Whoever so is watching it across the country, you can come learn from these people from tomorrow online at Shri Chaitanya Educational Institution's YouTube channel, or offline if you want to learn from these gurus or masters. Come down to Shri Chaitanya Gosala. We are there. We are there. And remember one thing, this year, long term, complete Vijayawada, the top mark is coming from us. Shri Chaitanya Gosala is getting the top mark in long term this year from complete Vijayawada, as well as we have highest number of 600s from long term. I'm talking exclusively about the long term or dropper or repeaters, because across India the names are different. Here we call them as long term students, whereas in northern parts of India they call repeaters or droppers. So whatsoever nomenclature we have, still I tell you guys, we are getting more than 890 to 900 students, because earlier it was 863, I still remember, and after that the updated number went to 890 to 900 students, above 470 just from long term, which is huge number. And I would say, big thanks to these teachers, because without them this is not possible. Many teachers are missing here, and all of them, from all of us, we really thank all of them for this year as well as for the coming year. Let's now know from them what are their plans and what are they going to discuss, and later me and Chinmay sir will come and talk to you again. Thank you guys. Keep listening to the gurus. Now I would like to call Anirudh sir and Amit sir to take over and talk to the students, please.
Okay, good evening everyone. I hope all of you are doing well, and I hope you are enjoying your scores in the NEET exam, right? So first of all, yes sir, please.
Very, very good evening to all the lovely students. So my name is Anirudh, sir is Amit sir, as all of you, most of you know. Those who are joining for the first time, I am letting you know. So this year paper of NEET has proved that just studying with some distractions and doing passive study by just seeing someone online and just not noting down all the notes and not using your own brain to do the questions, it is not going to work out. What do you say, sir?
Yes sir, like we were the most happiest persons when we see the paper. The way it was, like, yes, it was a little difficult, but it is good thing for good students, right? Because if paper is coming very easy, then the students who are working very hard, it is tough to separate them. But with this type of paper, NEET is trying to separate those creamy layer students, those who are doing very good work, very hard work, to separate them and give them a cut to get the top college, right? So we were the happiest person that NEET is again increasing its level so that they can take the top notch students clearly, right?
And we used to discuss, I myself and Amit sir, we used to discuss that since for last 3-4 years NEET is asking all simple things only, then why are we teaching all these complex topics to you? Like in organic chemistry, we go in depth on the E1, E2 mechanism, SN1, SN2 mechanism, all the mechanism of name reactions. But what was NEET asking till 2024 was just NCRT.
Right.
And everyone was getting like 116 chemistry, 117 chemistry. It doesn't give you any extra edge that you are studying from a different kind of a teacher or you are having better notes than others, because NEET was asking just NCRT. But from this year, you need to know that the day one that you start learning from us, every day you have to work yourself. We'll be giving our best as always, but 80% of the effort has to come from your side, that you solve all the questions given by us in the DPPs from our backside of the the module that we have, and also the NCRT subjective questions. So if we are all ready to do this, I would say don't waste any time. Just start from tomorrow itself when we are taking live classes. In the morning, 11:30 we have the chemistry class. You will get the schedule for that, and you first take a gist or demo of what we do in the class, how we teach. You have seen all online classes from various places, but you will see the difference once you start to learn from more experienced faculties which are here. Amit sir himself, I learn from him every single day how he teaches different concepts of physical chemistry, and it's a bundle of joy that we get to teach students here. Okay, so when you join here, you will feel that how like a family we all stay here.
Right. And the most important thing, like 5 to 6 months back, when the grand stat started, like all the tests were going on, so Chaitanya predicted very well that this year paper will come tough, right? They already know from the start that this year paper will be tough. That's why they put very good questions, conceptual questions in the papers, so that students will understand that you have the short tricks will not work. Short trick with conceptual things you have to learn. Like you should know the short trick, but the concept behind is very important, right? So that's why our so many students did very well. So many students are crossing 600 and they are calling us. They are saying, sir, I'm getting 620, 630, 580, 570. So we are enjoying these moments. Like our hard work, students' hard work is paying well. So definitely, if you want to, if you are very much interested in the long term or you want to become doctor, so it is the best place, right? Come Gosala. If you start early, you will finish early, right? You will be very strong in concept, and definitely you will be having an edge over the all India students, right? So I hope you will join well or soon.
Yes.
Yes,
In case you have any doubt, please reach out to your seniors in your city, within your colony also. You will find at least 2 to 3 students who would have studied from Shri Chaitanya Gosala and doing their MBBS or MD, or they have passed out from a good college.
Right.
You ask them the names, okay, of the teachers. If you ask them what were their grand test averages, this year you won't believe. Up to last year, students had a thing that in physics 145 plus marks or 150 plus marks are compulsory. In chemistry, if you don't get 160 plus, you will not get selected. But we have kept our exams in such a way that in physics, they were not able to, even the topper students were not able to score more than 90 marks in physics exam and more than 120 in chemistry. Because, however the paper comes, because we don't know what will happen tomorrow. Maybe next year paper will be again very easy, which is not highly likely because COVID time has passed. Now the students are more, the competition is more. So we have to do the questions which are requiring new type of, out of the box thinking. So if you really want to do that, we are waiting for you, and I hope you are also waiting to join us as well. So sir, we'll leave them here for
Right,
the
right.
physics team
Sure,
to come.
sure, sure. So hope to
See you all tomorrow.
Yes, see you. Morning one will be 11:30, right, sir? And one chemistry class in the evening also. It's 5:30. So join it and get the benefit of early start, right? Okay.
Thank you. All
Thank
the
you
best.
very much.
Fantastic, Amit sir. Fantastic, Anirudh sir. Just imagine, this year getting 570s, 580s, and 560s per dropper student is a big number. Why? Because when a fresher from best batches get panicked, imagine a dropper student, a long-term student already facing a trauma throughout the year because last year they couldn't make it. They already have a small trauma in their brain, and with that, if they are coming and they are performing in the examination, it is not so easy. First of all, for all the courage every student have shown, I'm not talking about the students of only Chaitanya, I am talking about the students, 22.7 lakh students who appeared for NEET this year. For all of them, for your courage in the examination to sit for 3 hours and drawing each minute your blood and sweat and struggling but still not give up, and you lasted for the third 180th minute just to make everybody know that you are something. For you all, a great applause from the whole team of Sri Chaitanya Gosala, because it's a big thing. You have done it. You have done it one time, which is a big thing. If at all you are shortage of a little bit, because sometimes when we run in the running race, sometimes we may fall short. We have seen Milkha Singh, Bhag Milka Bhag. We have seen Milkha Singh, how much he struggled. He struggled in life. He struggled in existence. He struggled in n number of cases. He struggled on the racetrack with the minimal facilities he have. But today we call him as flying sick. What laurels he got for the country, we can just imagine. Just because it is not that you are not finishing. It is that if you are not finishing, there is a fresh start for you to finish it tomorrow, to become, an inspiration for many people. And let us now call, Abhilash sir and Harimohan sir, and we'll ask them what are their view for physics of this year, as well as what they are going to do, or what Sri Chaitanya Gosala next year is going to do, this academic year, who's writing 2026 NEET. For them, what we are planning as a team, they will keep it in front of you. Sir, please.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I hope everyone is good, in good health, and yeah. So the topic of today's discussion is very clear, and everyone is sharing a very nice opinion regarding the NEET 2025 and what could be the better methodologies to prepare for NEET 2026. So before we talk about NEET 2026 further, our expectation for that exam, we as a physics team would also like to share our opinion for the exam which you have already probably appeared for, that is 2025 NEET exam. So Harimohan sir, first of all, instead of telling my side and asking the students, I would like to ask you that according to you, according to as a physics expert, how was the NEET physics? I mean, in the market there is a, in the everyone, every student, every teacher, and different organizations are also having a polarized opinion that the NEET physics was not as per the standard of the NEET exam, but they were the questions were more like JEE problems of physics. So what's your opinion on that?
Actually, I will say that the NEET definitely the NTA changed their standard. That is a good thing, one thing. And from the last few years, 4-5 years, if we see what was happening, the paper was coming very easy in the physics portion, especially.
True.
So what is happening the last year? We have seen the paper, so many students getting the 720 out of 720. That is not good for any exam. There should be some differentiation between the good students and the mediocres and the other students we can categorize. But now this paper separately put the things ki how the physics concept is important for exam. Okay, one thing. Second thing, if we talk about the market, how the market is analyzing, that's the second question. So for that, we have to see one thing. There are many players, many good teachers are there in the market, and they are putting one word and one common statement in the class ki nothing will go out of my class notes or something like that. But paper said ki no, I'm the boss, and you have to be accept this ki I'm the boss.
Well
So,
said, well said,
so
yeah.
definitely this is the second thing that every teacher has to be very clearly accept this. Okay, but when you come to the our classes, when we see, so we always put the things ki this is the first concept. Concept learning is the more important as compared to just mugging up the formula. Definitely for the NEET exam, formula is important also, but without concept you cannot go for the any difficult question, just like in the recent paper we have seen.
Right.
So one thing, and when you join the classes tomorrow onward, you will see ki our focus would be on not only this online classes, but in the offline classes when you join, you will see ki we are focusing more on the concept learning and how to apply those concepts in the different kind of questions. Maybe the question can be very easy, it can be solved in a few seconds, and it may take a few minutes also. So in all kinds of questions, the same concept we are putting. So that is the more important. The concept learning, their application, that is important for this exam. Now this is changed, but I want to know your opinion also about this.
Yeah. My opinion is also, I would say I'm completely in agreement with you, sir. And in between the lines, you also said what we as a team always say to the students that, NEET paper is not difficult. NEET paper is always different. Yeah, it's not a difficult exam. Talking about the national level exams in India, if I talk about the science students, then majorly people talk about two types of exams. One is the JEE or engineering exam, and another one is NEET. So my opinion is like, we all have been familiar with JEE teaching. We have trained the students of Olympiads also, and then, for NEET. So I feel that JEE is generally known to be more concept oriented, and NEET used to be more like a competitive exam, and JEE is more like subject oriented exam. When I say this, what I mean is that till now, before NEET 2025, the impression in which most of the NEET aspirants and trainers were, they were in that impression that, we can just elevate the level of the school learning or the concepts only up to a slightly higher notch, and then our students will be able to make up for the exam, they will be able to prepare. The teaching previously, the NEET teaching particularly previously, was never that in-depth. And in fact, I hope you remember that in the last discussions with students when we were motivating them before the NEET exam, majority of students, we used to tell them that, they were top scorers already in our internal exams, but we used to tell them that no, be a believer of, be like a player who believes in the taking a shot in the last ball. So even if the Sunday is your NEET exam, till Saturday we can work on high quality problems, concept booster problems, which will keep your brain working for the exam. So, and I'm sure that in the recent days, whatever students we have come in touch with, they are already happy, because when the students also came this year at the start to us, they were also in that impression that okay, we can do slightly mugging up the formula and just doing several problem models, and we'll be able to crack the NEET exam. But as far as, like, as you said that for a national level exam, it's better that I'm happy that no more, at least not a number of people would say that we have scored 100%. Ultimately it's a national level exam.
Definitely.
So this time cutoff will be definitely will go down, and the level of teaching here, which we have delivered in the last year, and we are promising you as a team to be delivered, the level which we are going to deliver in the upcoming year, definitely our students are going to crack it. A lot number as well as the good ranks.
One more thing I want to add it here. We are getting very good result in the in Vijayawada only, but I am not satisfied with this result. Definitely, we are focusing for the next session, and in the 2026, we will get very good rank, maybe top 50 we can get from the long term. Definitely, we will fight for it, and we expect the very good students will join us, and we will produce the that rank from our team only
For
and
sure,
from
for
this
sure,
campus.
sir. Right.
So please come and join us. Definitely, you will see the wonder and what are the physics, what is chemistry, what are the actual bio, and for the NEET exam, you will learn here. You will understand it.
And in the entire discussion, we didn't talk much about the subject today because we'll be waiting for you to join our live classes, which will be starting from tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
And that is on Shri Chaitanya Educational Institution channel. So we are going to definitely talk a lot about the subject also,
Yes.
but from tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. So hope to see you soon. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Harimohan sir and Abhilash sir. I'm very sure the inputs are too good, and many students were asking many questions. Yeah, I was not in the frame because I was just giving you responses. I know there are so many questions in your brain, so many questions in your mind, and again I tell you, all your queries and questions will be answered under this live session. Go for the comment section, and inside the comment section you can answer. Why? Because if I start answering each and every query standing here, what happens is your time, because I know how valuable your time is, the time will get wasted, I am very sure. Because what we wanted to really convey you, we wanted to convey you, and for every single message that you are drafting here with so many queries you have in your brain, we will answer it without fail. So please drop them in the inbox. We will definitely answer. I assure you that. And now I would like to call Kishore Kunal sir on behalf of the biology team. Sir, please.
So, hello students. So, after this surprise physics and to some extent chemistry paper, now I know that you all must have find biology a little more easier. But again, it was easy, but you all will agree that it was lengthy. It has consumed a lot of your time. But in the last entire session, there are many students, as I can see, who are our own student who was here in last session also. So all of you can just recall that in class we have repeatedly focused that it is the biology who will save you. You cannot predict physics, you cannot predict chemistry, but it is the bio in which you can always take a guarantee that you will get 340 plus marks. And it exactly the same has happened. Most of our students, a large number of our students have got more than 340 marks. And almost all students, the entire student present in the campus has got more than 310 marks. So this was how it was possible. So it was possible not just by a good teaching. It was also possible because of good teaching, because of good practice, because in bio it is not just that you all must have faced it, that you are reading NCERT, but when you are solving good question, you are finding it difficult to answer. And that is where practice become very important. And for the entire year, we have prepared good question from each chapter, and all of you have solved those. Now, this year, few interesting things I will like to share about bio. For example, there were some of the question which many have thought that it is out of NCERT. But there was one question about reductionist biology. All of you must have seen that question. Now, a large number of sections of students have thought it is outside NCERT. But that exact same question was there in our assignment, chapter assignment, and then in the full syllabus test also that question was asked twice. Because we are knowing that these are the terms which can be very important. Then there was one question from PCR. and that was based on the formula 2 to the power n. It was a direct question. And there in class we have several times I have mentioned about the magic formula 2 to the power n, and where you can apply this formula, we have seen that also.
Acha, gene amplification.
Yes.
Yeah, amplification factor is always 2 to the power of n, multiple cycle, and every time they mention 2 to the power of 30.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess you people should be knowing it.
So there also we have discussed a lot in that. So in bio, see, the point is that bio seems to be easy, but it is not easy to score 340 plus marks in bio, and that is where many of you get it wrong, right? Practicing good question is very important. And one more thing I would like to add, never always expect that bio will be the same easy question. See, this time it was a little lengthy, but who knows, next time bio, the level of the question may also rise a bit. See, always the syllabus will be based on NCERT. Question will be not outside NCERT, but even if it is inside NCERT, they can always ask tough question. They have
Sir, this is very interesting.
Yes.
Teja, sir, because of you I answered reductionist biology question, Kunal,
Yes.
sir.
Yes. So yes, this question was, yes. So he is our own student. He was in our long-term batch, boys campus. So the same reductionist biology question, many of in class also when the question came, many came to me and asked, sir, this is out of NCERT. But it was actually in the introduction part of the unit, in the beginning of the unit, that reductionist biology term was given. Because in past, I think before 2019, there was one question of Ramachandran plot which was asked, right? And that was also from the unit part. So we have seen those questions. So from last 2-3 years, we are hitting on this reductionist biology term.
And Ramachandran plots generally, actually protein determination, protein structure determination, they use it in molecular docking. Because it was this was something where I really worked a lot, sir. During my PhD times, I really utilized Ramachandran plots a lot because my work was more of protein work, and I have done that. So I could get connected to Ramachandran plots.
Yes. So, and in bio, actually, it's there are many chapters. We usually think that bio is a thing of memorization, but there are many chapters like the genetics part, the molecular basis of inheritance part, the biotechnology part. These students find that those chapters very difficult. Absolutely. Right? But there we need to focus. Even sexual reproduction in flowering plant, that is also a little tricky chapters. So bio is, and of course it covers 50% of your marks. So it is definitely important. Nobody can do good in NEET without bio. That is important. Physics and chemistry will be the last part which will help you to get good college, or if you are in the boundary, they will help you to get a seat. But the main chunk of work will be done by bio. So never underestimate bio. And this year I was very happy. Students just after exam, they started calling that, sir, I am getting 345, some of them are getting 355, even some have got 360 also.
3 students are there, sir.
Yes.
360 out of
360 also.
Long term, we have 3 students.
Yes. So that made me feel very happy that our team has worked so much. Me, Gandhi sir, KVR sir, ma'am, all of us were constantly talking with each other. We were preparing. Even right now, NEET is over, but we have already started preparing question. Just today, I have prepared my own question, 40 question from the chapter The Living World.
Absolutely. And this is done by the physics team, by the zoology team, by the chemistry team, and everybody is doing this because now we have planned one thing. Now we all have planned that what if NEET level goes to JEE advanced level, where a question, if you take, it is from NCERT, but it is not directly exactly the line of NCERT. They take the concept, and just like JEE advanced question, where the concept is taken and question is framed, and whatso number of questions you practice, still the question is fresh. So these all questions which now the team is, because you all left on May 4th, but from May 5th they have taken 3-4 days of break, And after that, they started, we all have come, sit together, we discussed, and now we are on a mission. Now we are on a mission of practice, preparing those questions, which you have to practice along with the modules that we give you or the DPPs that we give you. You will be given extra worksheets. And these extra worksheets for coming year are going to be the game changers. Trust me, guys. 2026 NEET paper when it comes, 2026 NEET paper when it comes, I will present you here the questions which we are preparing today with a comparison of the 2026 question paper. You will be amazed. Trust me, you will be amazed.
Right, right. So I can see some of you are asking the question that what is the highest mark. See, we will not reveal the highest marks right now in this platform, but rest assured the highest marks is very, very surprising. Nobody is even guessing that, right? And whatever is the highest in Vijayawada will be from here only. That I am assuring you. At this platform, we cannot reveal that marks, but it is very, very surprising because people are expecting way less. So don't worry about those things. And yes, in the end, I will say that.
Yeah, because sir, that is not just because this meeting is better, not just for the topper. Remember, Sri Chaitanya Gosala produces toppers, but the motive is not just topper. For us, if a student who is scoring 670 and a student who is scoring 470 and getting into a medical college, or tomorrow if the cutoff come down to 460, and if you are getting to medical college, you are equal to us and we are equally the same happy with your success. Do not ever think about it. And next, whosoever is not getting seat, we are still there with you and support you, and we have the same respect for you. Do not ever think, and we are not just here to announce the top mark and grab some admissions, because these days many people come and give fake numbers, this, that, and they, for the sake of, pulling the crowd. No, we are definitely not for that. We are purely here to support you, to educate you, to make you understand what are the changes that happen, how we have to be ready, because it is not that the paper is really tough. It was lengthy, it was doable, but the time was the constraint because you are not prepared for this kind of paper. But I am very sure coming here, if a paper of this standard, I am very sure many students will cross very good numbers because you are already mentally prepared for it. It is just that how your preparation is there. Preparation is not only physics, chemistry and biology. Preparation is mentally for a set of toughness of the paper. Now the whole country, it is not, I am not saying that only Sri Chaitanya Gosala students will do it. No. Again, please do not mistake me. It will happen across the country. Everybody will be aware. But awareness is different. Doing things according to the changes is different. Everybody may be doing it after July or June, but we are already on our toes already from May 6th on this work. Because for us, 2026 again is a fresh year and fresh aspirations. Students come with fresh goals and we want to produce much number of high doctors from here. So please.
Yes. So one more thing you need to understand that, see, NEET is a big exam, right? And this year NEET has shown that they are not sitting at a corner and just randomly picking some previous year question. They will be selecting good questions from each subject, whether it is physics, chemistry or bio, right? So we as a teacher also have to evolve with evolving NEET. Now the time is gone when you watch 3-4 online lectures and things will be done for you. No, now no more. Now the situation is not like that you will do good on that basis. So we as a faculty is also evolving with the NEET. And Chaitanya is not an organization of 10-20 people in some corner of the city. It's a very huge organization present all over India. And we have specialists from all the subject and we have information from all corner of India. So whatever you will get here will be the best possible resource best possible guidance and best possible practice. So never doubt about that. And rest assured, time is very less. If you are planning to repeat, or if you think that my marks is in borderline, don't take that chance and waste 2-3 months just waiting for the result. Just kick start here. If you get college, very good, we will celebrate that together, and if not, then we will continue for 2026.
Well said, sir. And again, I tell you, 2025, those students who have, who have scored above, as well as after your rank list, and students who enter into medical colleges, guys, this coming year, all the students who have been into a medical college will be called for a reunion. And the reunion is for all students, I'm so sorry to say, but we will celebrate the success of our friends, as well as they will motivate us, saying how the life of colleges or medical colleges are, and let us get motivated from our friends. And next year, you guys will be those motivators. We will have this year a get together. Definitely, we will arrange a get together. After talking to all the students, we will make a date which is convenient for everybody. We will celebrate together, because happiness should always be celebrated together, shared, and should be experienced by everyone, and also get inspired by your success. Whereas, the next important thing, why a student should opt Shri Chaitanya, I have a very important point here to share. Why a student should opt Shri Chaitanya? Why? Because first thing, NEET is an examination conducted by a body called NTA, right? National Testing Agency, which conducts NEET and JEE Mains. We all know about it. And NEET, the person who is setting the paper is not the one who is teaching you. Am I right? This you have to understand in your brain very clearly. For example, if I am teaching a subject and I am giving the paper, there are high chances that my mindset will be understood or can be decoded by the students, and they can assess, for at least if not the first paper, from the second paper, they will assess from which book I get the questions from, or which kind of questions I ask, or in classroom, which points I am stressing that this is very important, so that students make sure they prepare such points much better, and they come here with the same preparedness. But Chaitanya will not do that, because in NTA, when you go for NEET, NTA gives you a paper, it is an external paper. The same way, students of Shri Chaitanya, because we have multiple branches across the country with huge amount of experience in every single subject. Sometimes we get the paper from Jaipur, sometimes from Delhi, sometimes from Mumbai, sometimes from Bangalore, sometimes from Visakhapatnam, Hyderabad, or sometimes Gosala, sometimes botany from Gosala, zoology from Mumbai, physics from Delhi, and chemistry from somewhere else. Imagine the kind of depth of subject the students get. When every single paper you are writing is an external paper for you, then it is really a testing paper. Then you can check your, check your performance exactly with respect to the NEET standards, as well as when good number of students write an examination. For example, I have a set of 1,000 students who takes an examination. When you are writing in among those 1,000 students, you can never understand the national competition among them. But whereas when 50,000 students take the examination, the competition, almost now you are in the competition of 50x than that 1,000. So now you can able to assess yourself much better, because when comparison to 1,000 to 22.7 lakh, it is better to have a comparison with 1 lakh with 22.7, or 50,000 with 22.7 lakh. So this gives you a clear idea. So this is some reason why Chaitanya students have an additional advantage in comparison to other people. And now I would like to ask our executive SGM Chinmaya Srinivas sir to please come over and have a few words with you guys, because he is a very cheerful man. You all know very well. Sir, please, because I know you are all under stress. Looking at him, you will definitely be out of it. Please, sir.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, students. Parents అందరికీ నమస్కారం. యాక్చువల్గా ఈరోజు ఈ మీటింగ్ అరేంజ్ చేయడానికి ఒక రెండు ముఖ్యమైన కారణాలు ఉన్నాయి. ఒకటి, రేపు నుంచి జరగబోయే ఆన్లైన్ క్లాసెస్. ఈ ఆన్లైన్ క్లాసెస్లో ఫ్యాకల్టీ మీతో డిస్కస్ చేసే విషయాలు ఏ పుస్తకాల్లో ఉండవు. వాళ్ళు చెప్పే క్వశ్చన్స్ ఏ బుక్లోనూ కాపీ చేయబడినవి కాదు, వాళ్ళు ఓన్గా ప్రిపేర్ చేసినాయి. లాస్ట్ 15 days నుంచి ఒక వర్క్షాప్లా కండక్ట్ చేస్తున్నారు. అకాడమిక్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూలో మీకు కొత్త విషయాలు నేర్పించడం కోసం వాళ్ళు చేసిన కృషిని ఒకసారి చూడండి. దానివల్ల మీకు చాలా ఉపయోగం ఉంటుంది. అది ఫస్ట్ పాయింట్. సెకండ్ పాయింట్కి వచ్చేసరికి మన క్యాంపస్కి వచ్చేసరికి మన క్యాంపస్లో అందరూ కూడా చాలా పాజిటివ్ వైబ్రేషన్స్తో వెళ్ళారు. ఏదైనా మీకు చిన్న ఇబ్బందులు ఉన్నా సరే ఆ ఇబ్బందిని అధిగమించి మీరు తిరిగి వచ్చేట్లయితే కంపల్సరీగా మమ్మల్ని కన్సల్ట్ చేయండి. మీకు కావాల్సిన సర్వీస్ ఇక్కడ జాయిన్ అవుతున్నా లేదా భవిష్యత్తులో మీరు ఎక్కడైనా ఏదైనా అకాడమిక్ గైడెన్స్ కావాలన్నా, మీరు ఏదైనా కోర్స్ జాయిన్ అవ్వాలన్నా, మీకు ఎటువంటి గైడెన్స్ కావాలన్నా వీఆర్ హియర్ టు సర్వ్ యూ యాజ్ యువర్ గార్డియన్స్. ఆల్వేస్
సార్ గార్డియన్ గానే పెద్ద నాన్న అని పెట్టింది ఒక పాప మిమ్మల్ని. ఎస్ ఎస్, వెరీ ఫేమస్లీ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ ఫాదర్. గాంధీ ఈస్ ఫాదర్ ఆఫ్ నేషన్, బట్ హీ ఈస్ ద ఫాదర్ ఆఫ్ గోసాలా స్టూడెంట్స్.
ఓకే రైట్, ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్. రేపు నుంచి క్లాస్కి అటెండ్ అవ్వండి, క్లాస్లో చక్కగా ఫ్యాకల్టీతో ఇంటరాక్ట్ అవ్వండి. అదేవిధంగా జాయిన్ అవుదామని ఉద్దేశం ఉన్న వాళ్ళు తొందరగా వచ్చండి, టైం వేస్ట్ చేసుకోబాకండి. మనం జాయిన్ అవుతాం అనుకున్న ప్రొఫెషన్ యాక్యురేట్గా ఉండాలి. ప్రతి విషయంలోనూ సిస్టమేటిక్గా యాక్యురేట్గా డెసిషన్ తీసుకోవాలి. లాస్ట్ మినిట్లో డెసిషన్ తీసుకోకూడదు. రైట్ టైంలో రైట్ డెసిషన్ తీసుకున్న వాళ్ళు సక్సెస్కి వెళ్తారు. సో ఆలోచించుకొని మీరు మీ మైండ్లో ఎటువంటి డౌట్స్ ఉన్నా, మీ పేరెంట్స్కి ఎటువంటి డౌట్స్ ఉన్నా సరే, ఏం చేయాలని మీకు ఆలోచన ఉన్నా సరే, జస్ట్ షేర్ విత్ అస్, విల్ గైడ్ యూ ఇన్ ఆల్ ఆస్పెక్ట్స్. ఓకే అండి, థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
Thank you, sir.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
And anyway, sir, very clearly briefed, sir. Please be in the frame. Sir, very clearly briefed today that the purpose of the video is two things. One is to motivate you, to make you understand you are in the reality. The cutoff will come down. Do not stay under stress. If you are not falling in the cutoff zone, మీరు కనుక cutoff zone లో లేకపోతే ప్లీజ్ టేక్ ఏ కాల్, స్టార్ట్ చేసుకోండి. ఇది గుడ్ ఫర్ యూ. బికాస్ మీరు డాక్టర్ అవ్వాలనుకుంటున్నారు. డాక్టర్ అంటే డెమీగాడ్. డాక్టర్ అంటే డెమీగాడ్. యూ సేవ్ ద లైఫ్స్. వెన్ యూ సేవ్ ద లైఫ్స్ యూ షుడ్ నాట్ గివ్ అప్ ది ఐడియా ఆఫ్ బికమింగ్ ఏ డాక్టర్. ఒక మంచి జరిగే ముందు మేబీ కొన్నిసార్లు టఫ్ టైమ్స్ వస్తాయి. ఆ టఫ్ టైమ్స్ వచ్చినంత మాత్రాన మనం వాటిని గివప్ చేస్తే రేపు లైఫ్లో ఇలాంటి టఫ్ టైమ్స్ ఎక్కడైనా రావచ్చు. ఇఫ్ వీ గివ్ అప్ టుడే, ద హ్యాబిట్ ఆఫ్ గివింగ్ అప్ మే అక్కర్ repeatedly in your life. So do not give up. Just give a try. Be a doctor.
ఫీజెస్ కన్సెషన్ గురించి మీకు ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ కానీ ఏమైనా క్లారిటీ కావాలంటే కనుక ఫీల్ ఫ్రీ టు కాల్ యువర్ వైస్ ప్రిన్సిపల్స్ ఆర్ మీ, హూ ఎవర్ ఇట్ మే బి. ఫీజ్ కన్సెషన్స్ గురించి వాటి గురించి ఏం కంగారు పడబాకండి, ఇబ్బంది పడబాకండి. మీకు అవసరమైన రీతిలో చేయడానికి మేము అందరూ ముందుకు వస్తాం. అందులో క్వశ్చన్ అడిగారు సార్ అబౌట్ కన్సెషన్ మల్లికార్జున్ గారు. మీకు ఇబ్బంది ఏం పడద్దండి. మీకు కాంటాక్ట్ ఎవరితో అయితే కాంటాక్ట్ ఉంటే వాళ్ళకి ఫోన్ చేయండి, మీరు వాళ్ళతో డిస్కస్ చేయండి, మీకు ఇబ్బంది లేకుండా మేము చేస్తాం.
Yeah, because we have two
and we are conducting examination on 25th also.
Yes, now I'm going to talk about the same. We have two ways of concessions. One is based on your NEET marks. Based on your NEET marks we have one set of concession, and రెండవ concession ఏంటంటే ఒక concession మీకు NEET marks basis మీద ఇస్తున్నాము, and second set of concession is we are conducting an examination, a scholarship test on 25th. And you have even 100% scholarship also for this test. Ante మీరు zero fee తో కూడా, if you perform very well in this examination, you can study in Shri Chaitanya Gosala with zero fee. In fact, any place where long term batches are there in Shri Chaitanya, you can study there. Whereas students who take the examination also can prevail this concession, but you can avail only one concession. Whether your marks are high, if you are getting 60% concession here, and if you are writing an exam and getting 50% concession, we will consider your 60% concession. Always we want to give you that extra edge where you are getting benefited. Please, we are here for you. We, the complete team, sir, please sir, I would like to ask the team to please come here once. We, the complete team of Gosala, on behalf of all others who are not here today, we all here are for you. We will work for you with one intention, to just see one white coat with a stethoscope on top of you.
Yes.
The dream that you carry, the dream that your parents carry, the motive with which you come here. If you are serious for the coming 10 or 11 odd months, we are very serious for you. We will work to fulfill your dreams. we heartfully say that we work for you. Please come, take a decision. We are with you. If you are not willing, and if you want to continue with rest of any other course of life, you have any suggestions needed, we are there for you. And best wishes for that. Very best wishes. We want you to progress in life. We want to see you as, a grown-up kid who takes care of your parents. This is the only motive that we all have. But if you really wanted to be a doctor, do not give up. We are there. Come, let's join together. Let's work together. We are there to work day and night with you, along with you. And next year, we are going to start sports as a curriculum.
Yes.
This is very important. We are going to start sports as a curriculum, because I know there is a lot of stress that students go through. Because I being a sportsman, I sometimes feel the whole day when I work, I get back and I play for 1 hour. And that 1 hour, I know how much it, replenish me. In the same way, for students, because they sit for long hours and study, we all thought, a planner that from hereafter, we have to give you time for playing, where you can stress out. Because at 1 hour of time, if you're not playing, what you do is you think too much. So we want to cut down that too much thinking, and we want to keep it very simple, make you very fit, very happy, and a very healthy person, and a very healthy doctor should be going out of Gosala. Thank you so much, everybody, on behalf of the whole team of Gosala. Thank you so much.